Fans, if you've noticed, Ace Rockwell limping around a little bit. It seems that the crush from the staff of righteousness, that blow, tore the MCL and PCL of Ace Rockwell. Partial tears coming into this match, but walking wounded. He was prepared for 600 pounds of iceberg. Right now, not getting quite the 600 pounds, but 200 and, what'd you say, 71 pounds of one Universal Soldier, Shatter. And Jeff G. Bailey, he seems like he knew maybe, just maybe, where iceberg was at.
Well, you have to think the 7-figure deal for the last 14 days has prepared for the No Pain Train iceberg. He has had to have studied tapes, trained himself, prepared for the game plan against that man, a man who is slower and less agile than Shatter. Shatter has all the strength, plus the man is a far more mobile adversary than Iceberg. But we have seen time and time again from the only man to ever hit the Triple Crown, the 7-figure deal, time and again, if anyone, and I mean anyone, can rise to the occasion, it is Ace Rockwell. Remember, the night he sustained, oh good Lord, the night he sustained that knee injury, he still beat Chad Parham to retain that title.
And Greg Hunter, I mean, like I said, Ace Rockwell is no stranger to adversity, much like Slim J, who we saw last week. The thing with Ace Rockwell is, though, I mean, when you got, you know, an MCL and a PCL tear, I mean, that right there is seriousness in itself. You got to wonder what kind of pain he's going through. And as you said, preparing for a much lesser agile man, Shatter, the one-man walking genocide, I mean, this man is just sweating athleticism.
Slingshot Plancha gets caught by the Universal Soldier, who just returns the 7-figure deal to the ring. Let's think about the tail of the tape here for a second. Ace Rockwell. He is the faster man, he is the more agile man, he has the experience edge and the championship advantage. Ace Rockwell, I think, is the more resilient man. He's going to have to hit and move if he's going to retain his heavyweight title. Shatter, the Universal Soldier, has the power edge. He is a taller man, so he will have the leverage advantage. He has in excess of a 70-pound weight advantage on Ace Rockwell as well. He's got to close the distance, keep his hands on Rockwell, and smother the fire that is the 7-figure deal, and moves like that will do it. Plus, he has the only man to manage 3 Anarchy heavyweight champions in his corner, Jeff G. Bailey.
Greg Hunter, the other thing too, now one thing that Ace Rockwell does have to his advantage, Ace is high. The finishing move from Ace Rockwell doesn't actually require him to be on both feet for an inordinate amount of time. He wouldn't have to carry the weight of Shatter on him, on his legs or anything, so his knees would not be damaged by Ace's high. And as we've seen in the past, he can hit Ace's high just about out of anywhere. However, if he's in a weakened state and Shatter's able to hold on to him for this long, post-traumatic stress disorder we've seen what it's done. Last week it knocked out Pity of the Hustle Squad
on the back of his head and neck. A neck that was injured by Chad Parham, something else I'm sure Jeff G. Bailey is well aware of. A neck that was injured by Chad Parham by repeated pile drivers in this building. That has to have been part of the game plan. Jeff G. Bailey has to have schooled the Universal Soldier, Shatter, and of course, Jeff G. Bailey not afraid to take things into his own hands when he has to.
Greg Hunter, since March of 2006, Ace Rockwell has been the victim of numerous injuries. He suffered a neck injury. He suffered a broken hand, a broken wrist. Now the tear in his knee. This man right here, I've said it before, I said it last year. I have an ungodly amount of respect for Ace Rockwell's ability in the ring, for his hard determination. I may not personally like the guy, but like I said, he never says die, he never says quit. And they're probably going to have to pry that championship from his cold, dead hands here tonight.
Right now, he is firing away with everything he's got in the tank. Right hands, left hands, you name it, he's throwing it. The 7-figure deal, the heavyweight champ. And now he goes to the knee of Shatter. If he takes the big man off his feet, you eliminate the leverage, you eliminate a whole lot of the strength advantage. right now, reigning right hands down on the head of the Universal Soldier. Boom, right to the side of the head. And the Universal Soldier is down. The heavyweight champion is firing up.
Greg Hunter leveling the playing field is Ace Rockwell. Now this right here is a stupid move from Ace Rockwell's point of view. From my point of view on Ace Rockwell, why would he be going to the top rope with the knee injury, knowing that he could suffer further injury? Not very smart from Ace Rockwell, but a high cross body.
1, 2, hook of the leg. This is Rockwell's bread and butter. Only a 2 count from Harold James. This is Rockwell's bread and butter. Do what you got to do to win. That is what carried him to the World's Television title and to the Anarchy Heavyweight title for that matter. He moves on that attempted splash, carried up into a shoulder carry into the power slam by the Universal Soldier. Just that quickly, the power advantage of Shatter coming to bear on the heavyweight champion.
Greg Hunter, I don't care if it's your bread and butter. I don't care what it is. If it can further injury, you don't do it. You've got to adjust your game plan in a match that's important. This is for the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship. Ace Rockwell is not going to have a chance of walking out of here with that championship if he kills himself.
Well, right now, just biting at the knee of Shatter, ducks the clothesline, hooks him around. Aces high! Out of nowhere! This should be all 2! Oh my God.
Shatter just kicked out of the Aces High. Nobody kicks out of the Aces High, Greg Hunter. We've seen that move over the last 2 years. Put down the biggest of the big, the baddest of the bad. And Ace Rockwell here tonight got no dice on the Ace pressure there on the Aces High.
Aces High, Ace Rockwell, the look on his face, he just played his trump card and it busted. Now Shatter pulls him back to the corner, right hands, shoulder blocks, taking the fight to the injured heavyweight champion. Sets Rockwell on top, right hand. Shatter follows him up now. The Universal Soldier shoved off. He wasted way too much time. The heavyweight champion given the opportunity to recover. Shatter is dazed. Rockwell is off. Rockwell looking for Aces High again, and he was caught. PTSD,
post-traumatic stress disorder. And wait a minute, here we go. It's the 1, it's the 2, it's the 3. Shatter did it! Shatter did it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and new NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, the Universal Soldier, Shatter!
Oh my God! Pardon me, Jeff, for saying this, but oh, glorious day! Oh, glorious Shatter! In the reign of Ace Rockwell, and in the rookie year, Shatter has become the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion.